Howdy folks, Zelgrax here. Welcome to something new. Going medieval. This game is in early access and I have played 0 minutes of it. I cannot resume. I cannot load. I can only hit new game. I've seen, I don't know, maybe about an hour of play from, no, it's a bit more than that actually. I've seen a couple hours play from a couple of different streamers, namely Quill18 and Provis. And it looked really good. I mean, it's RimWorld-esque, and anyone who knows and loves RimWorld knows how good that is. So, I think capture the same sort of qualities that we love about RimWorld and just put them in a different cap, then that's good. So, basic gist, for those who don't know, it is it's a sort of colony builder survival type thing. But obviously, the caveat that it's set in a medieval era. Let's go to new game. So, we will do normal difficulty, and we'll do standard. So you get raids every now and then. The challenge should be doable, I guess. And the raids that we get will be tailored to our base, basically. So as we level up, as we increase the quality of our weapons and the sufficiency of our defenses, the raids will increase in what you call it, unison? No. There's a correlation between how well you're defended and the raids, so that it maintains the challenge. That's what I'm trying to say. Good grief. Okay, so there's two initial setups. You can either have one guy with a bit of stuff, and it starts in winter. Yikes. That is rough. We're going to do the 3-person start. So, you begin with 3 people, and we'll do some customization here in a moment. It'll start in spring, so we'll have 2 seasons to prepare, make sure we get a good backlog of food. You start with some decent resources, a little bit of defensive equipment, and some clothes. That's pretty good. So that's how we're starting. We can also customize our own. That is too much work for right now, but I am sure that people are going to love creating interesting and unique scenarios. So let's go to a new life. Okay, so here is, I guess, the world map. No, we're not on the world map yet. We are in... oh, that's a really cool heraldry. So, I believe it's set in, 1300s? Britain? Sort of. Alternate timeline. So there's a certain amount of there's a certain amount of history to go along with that. But the idea is that that's kind of where we're at, give or take. We're given 3 starting options. We have the valley, lots of vegetation, and good soil for farming. Not so much for mineable resources. So that's potentially challenging. We only have one size. We can actually randomize. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's see if we can find one that we really like. Oh, that valley looks beautiful. Doesn't that look crisp? I'm actually wondering about a mountain. So let me get one that has a really good looking mountain. Oh, no, this is interesting. Because it's so green down here. So we'd be up in sort of like almost the only area of mountain. I like the idea of having a mountain start. I don't know why. I feel like everyone that I've seen has been doing hillside, which is sort of like the, split the difference between valley and mountain. Merthyr Tydfil in Wales. Now, I tell you what. Let's go with where I was born. Okay, I'm just going to randomize these a little bit. and see if I can get anything that I really like the look of. I mean, how... Oh, goodness. All right, hold on. Let me pull up the Coming family crest here. Okay, so I need... Okay, first of all, clear all. Good. Okay, background color should be probably just white, actually. Pattern-wise, don't think we need one. Okay, symbol A. This will be in the background. That's actually not bad. We can work with that. I would like that to be yellow. And let's make it bigger. Bring it up a little. It's not supposed to be a snake. It's supposed to be a belt. But I kind of like the snake. It's an alternate reality, so we can make this work. Okay, next up I just need a little squiggle. I don't have a good squiggle here. So let's just take this. Color. Blue is actually perfect. We will bring that down here on the Y. Also increase size a little. And then C should be technically a lion rampant, but I don't think we have a lion rampant here. We do not. Oh, we do. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. Color is also yellow. Oh, gold. That's perfect. Okay. Transform. We need to flip X. Actually bring it down a little. Bring it up a little. Have him sort of standing on there. That is, gonna be honest, that's not too bad. Oh, there's actually a fleur-de-lis at the bottom, which I'm sure is on here. There we go. Little fleur-de-lis. I said little fleur-de-lis. Little. Ay. Little fleur-de-lis. Bring that down here. Because, of course, for those of you who don't know, so this is the Coming family crest. The Cummings originally were called the Comines from France. Okay, so we have this. So, if you wish to play along, here's all the information you need. It's a slightly weird-looking crest, but it fits. Do you know, I'm wondering about just changing the background, making it so everything stands out a bit better. What do we think? If we do that, maybe, and then just change this to like a paler blue, does that work? Do we like that? Even that might work. How does that stand out? Yeah, I think I like that better, rather than the white. Okay. So, now, let's get some people. Much like RuneWorld, everyone has a certain set of skills. And you need balance, basically. I'm sure inevitably we'll get a prepare carefully type. If not a mod, then a... it'll just be built into the game. I haven't looked at the roadmap. They've released a roadmap to explain exactly how they are... how they're going about, updating the game over time. But so we need a good balance of everything. And it looks like the max is got to be, close to 50? So, seeing 17 looks great until you see it on this bar. And let's just see, what have you got as your perks? Thrives in the cold. Okay. Ill favored, just... I don't think that's going to be a problem, but you never know. Some things surprise you on this. To be clear, though, she is only responsible for what? 4 of our best stats? Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I guess that's fair. And she does have a passion for construction. And we have someone else who, Gerald, can do this. It's interesting that only the first name is here. I can't change her last name, apparently. Yeah, she is. She is a Drake. Can't change that. Weird. Diana Drake sounds like someone from a movie. I don't know what's good. Having someone good in medicine seems kind of vital. She's not bad at marksman. Decent at intellectual. Our best cook. Now, do we want our best cook and our constructor to be the same person? Who knows? Let's look at Boomuth. So first of all, vigorous. Okay. Gets healthy quickly. Very useful. Elf shot. Okay. Motor function minus 5% seems bad. And then sluggardly. Yikes. Okay, so he's really annoying. The only thing that he caps out in for us. Oh no, okay, there's 3. Seems like Gerald is like our superstar at the moment. So we have marksman, melee, and smithing. But that's not good enough. So we're just going to completely randomize and get Macus instead. Now, Macus has actually managed to make things worse. Wow, that's a lot of smithing there, sir. I don't think that's what we need. Interesting that you're the best at speechcraft. I don't know how important that is, though. You know, this is one of the things. I think we need something else. Okay, this is more like it. I've got a grower. I've got cooking. Decent intellectual. Some animal handling, which is useful. Still the best speechcraft. Okay, that seems good. We have lightweight. Can't hold his drink. Okay. Fleet-footed. Love that. Erudite. That's brilliant too. Okay, great. Holden. Welcome to the team. Holden? No. You know what? Let me get another M. Maynard Marchmain. Lovely. Digging it. Sounds... Well, I'm just going with alliteration, clearly. Okay, so Gerald. It's 28. Early bird. Okay, interesting. And Brawny. Wow, look at all those bonuses. Love it. And clearly Gerald is currently our co-best in animal handling, botany, carpentry, construction, intellectual, mining, smithing. Oh boy. You can't be called Gerald, though. Bouldered bush. Yes. Love it. Okay. Next. Okay. I see. I was like, am I supposed to be picking from these? No. This is just a summary. It literally says summary at the top. Oh my goodness. I will absolutely let them show the tutorial tips because there's going to be stuff I miss. So here we go. I'm a little unsure of how this is all going to pan out. Here we go. The plague ravaged the British Isles, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. Untold millions went to an early grave, and those left standing were plunged into poverty, brutally scarred by the horrors they had witnessed. Nothing would ever be the same again. As the cold retreated, heralding spring of the year of 1353, it is the 1300s, Diana, Maynard, and Baldred set off into the wilderness to claim a piece of land as their own, as was their right in the eyes of God and under the law. Here they may lay down the foundations for some kind of future. I didn't realize that kept going. Perhaps hope will follow. Good land is there for the taking. In all four corners of this once mighty land, citizens are rebuilding in the hope that the horrors of the past few years can be left behind. It's possible that there will be fighting, drought, sickness, hunger. But what of it? Life goes on, says Maynard, and so must we. After walking for an eternity, the pure, swift-running streams and clear air of the mountain ridge stole Baldred's breath away. And just before the surface, minerals gleamed. Just beneath the surface, minerals gleamed, rich with promise. The travelers knew that this was the place they had been searching for. They decided to call it Chalford. It's not very dramatic, but here we go. Okay, so let's pause. Oh, hello, welcome. Game is under heavy development. Camera controls. Woo! Zoom in and out, and then so on and so forth. And then you can tilt and rotate by holding and moving. Oh, I see. Okay. By holding the mouse. And then, number 5. Now that's smart. I like that. Having a reset. And then there's arrow keys elsewhere. You can do other things. Okay, next. There's layers. So you can just do Z and X. And this is one of the big differences between this and RimWorld. RimWorld, there's been many attempts to try to get Z levels into the game. But so far it has proven challenging because the game really wasn't designed for that. And I've played mods that tried to introduce it, and it never felt fully fleshed out. And from what I've seen of this game, it does a very good job of scratching that itch. Game speed controls 1, 2, 3, and space. Okie spooky. So here is our world. It is desolate. There's nowhere good to grow things here. Allow. So let's just do this. Make sure nothing gets forbidden. Okay. So you can see there's lots of little ramps. This is how we go up between the different levels. So we've now allowed everything. Here's our peeps. So the art style is, well, it's pretty great actually. Big fan. Mechanical components, interesting. So here's Maynard, Baldred, and Diana. We got some equipment here. So we can view one layer down, and here we go. The land is now disappearing. But over here, it's still the same land. And then I think, what is it? Shift? No, Control. Yes. So you can do Control, and it'll shift between all these different layers. And so when we get to the point where we have multi-layered buildings, or we're trying to build into the hills, which is quite likely, I think, for us. This seems like a good area, although it's so close to the edge. You don't want to be too close to the edge as a rule. If we come up here, we just need some good places to farm. Really, that's the key. So I think coming up here is probably going to be the best bet for us. And we can sort of build using this hill as part of our base even. Sort of castle out from it, maybe. Okay, so we can hide roof, hide treetops. Okay, jobs. Okay, quick tutorial. I think we know how to handle this because this is very RimWorld-esque. So, basically we just sort of play to strengths. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to start off by turning everything off for everybody. Now, early stages, Steward and Hall. I want everybody hauling. Especially because we're going to be moving all of our stuff somewhere else. So that's important. And then based on everything else, so Diana will immediately tend to everybody's needs as they come up. Or Baldred. Whichever. The fact that we have 2 people who can heal up is great. Okay, let's get those guys constructing. Maynard will grow as his priority. Now, I tend to like having harvest ahead of grow, personally. On Rimworld, at least. I'm assuming it'll be similar here. We'll put this as a 3. Oh, I see. That's different, is it? We'll put this at a 2 as well. Cooking, so... Okay, white is, what, sort of 10 to 15, I think? And then this gold looks like above 15. So obviously you will be cooking as your number 1 priority. And in fact what that means is, yes, we should bump all these down more. Let's do something like this. Because whole should be what everyone is doing. I mean, well, we can just do that because it's the last thing. In which case we can actually do this again. Apologies. Figuring out my setup. Okay, we do not... Non-skilled work. Oh, so there's no... Interesting. It's not based on skill. So everyone can just do it. I don't know, let's put that as a 3 for everybody and just see what happens with that. Smithing... They're both good, but Maynard clearly seems busier right now. So let's do that. This feels like it's going to be a less common item, carpentry. Likewise tailoring, but when we need stuff tailored, we want it done as a priority. Let's move research to 4 for everybody, and we'll see if that is actually good or not. Okay, schedule. For now, again, very Rimworld-esque. We have an early bird, right? Yeah. So, for him, let's just get him in bed a little earlier. And if he wakes up a little earlier, then that's fine. But other than that, we're not going to do anything. Okay, now this, when I saw this, I thought, oh, that's very cool. So, let's just take a look. Diana. 9 and 9. Okay, useful. Maynard, not so good with the melee. Not so good with the marksman. And then 2 marksmen, 8 melee. Okay, so you definitely need to be... what weapons do we have? Because I did see some. Before I go just dishing things out. Sturdy longbow. Good short bow. Sturdy shield, spear. Okay. So Boulderhead, you definitely were melee. Let's put you one-handed. You can have a shield. You can have armor. Maynard was terrible at everything. Let's give him ranged. And also ranged. But Diana, we're specifically going to ask you... No. To equip... Okay, never mind. To equip... She'll get there soon enough, I think. Equip the good shortbow. So, that being the case, let's just pop this like this for now. I think we're good there. And then, here's the region. Okay, so we have some friendly settlements and we have some hostile settlements that we'll have to... presumably... Hey, Hellboy Boy! Welcome! Something different today. So with these enemy settlements, presumably this is where the raids are coming from. Also, presumably we can trade with these friendly settlements. I don't know. I do know that as we sort of build up, we can start... We claim more land. Our influence grows. And that's a good thing, apparently. I guess we'll find out over time. What else we got over the top here? So... it tells you days from start. That's really nice. It's 7 in the morning. Historical records. There is none. Although, okay, so this is the new life start information here. Brilliant. The almanac tells us this is our information of everything we need. Bug report. Oh. I was thinking like actual insects. And then screenshot mode. Lovely. Boom. Okay, screenshot taken. Close. Alrighty. So, where do we decide we're setting up? Somewhere over here. How high up would we like to be? Maybe middling high up. So we're going to be a bit weird here. Let's say... So we want to put down some wooden floor to create a stockpile area. So how about we say this? Let me... Can I... no, I want to cancel that one. Okay, so they're going to do that. And then let me also then create a stockpile zone. Here. Okay. So the settlers should no longer be idle. They're gathering their stuff. They're equipping themselves. Well done. And you can see everyone's now carrying some things. Isn't this pretty? Up to the new stockpile zone. And because hauling is set high, they're just going to go pick up all of the resources that are available, because we did make a lot available. And I'm realizing this is going to be way too small. I have not played Stonehearth. We don't need this. I think we're okay with allow. Let's build more of this. Oh, if we're going to have a bunch of really cool, like, medieval style music, I'm going to be happy, I can tell you that right now. Let's expand the zone here to cover all of this as well. And we're going to put a lid on this eventually, but let's just keep going for now. Obviously, we're going to want things, you know, like beds and whatnot. It's not ideal to be moving this far away from, like, the starting position, but I think it's going to work out. Now, our plant cutter is Maynard. So, Maynard, my boy, would you do me the honor? Okay, just checking. Would you do me the honor of chopping down this tree? Let's see how this goes. I hope you weren't too close to gathering something up there, because that would be unfortunate. Okay, so it's pretty slow going. One second. Sorry about that. Yes, it's certainly let's say heavily reliant on RimWorld. I mean, I ain't complaining because it's great. So, works for me. Let's think about how we want to build this up. Yes, not enough beds, I know. This landscape is certainly proving interesting. Alright, hold on. You get cancelled. And then we definitely need to put some doors in here, otherwise, boy oh boy, is this going to be problematic. Oh man, that is... Right, that's not supposed to be there. And in fact, because of the way this works, you need to not be there either. We actually need to build here, I think, like this. Ooh, that's not pretty. What is this shortcut, please? L. Ah, yes. L, everyone's favorite cancel button. And then we can put this door in here. And then pop a door back there. Okay. This works. So now, who's our constructor? Buldred. We're going to switch you over. Now that you drop off that load. And he's starting to work on this. Get a nice top-down view. To make his life easier. Hungry. Okay, well you can eat. You can always eat. And our chopper is Maynard. So, Maynard, when you're done here... Which you are. Chop down this tree as well, please. Alright, we're getting some walls up. Yeah. Yeah. Gaining experience in construction. Brilliant. Building through the corner. That makes sense. Yep, I know we don't have enough beds. I understand this. So what's this? There's a shrub there. And then a shrub here. So, hey, Maynard, sorry. You know what? No, that's fine. Let's expand the stockpile to not include the door, please. Not include the... There. And then let's make sure we get the floor to do the same. The floor? There we go. Definitely a little bit of adjustment to the UI and whatnot. I actually think I would like... and I hope this still looks good, but I'm going to... With the graphics. Nope. It's not in there as is in game. Nope, it's not there either. It was in graphics. Where is it? I know I saw that. Okay, hopefully this still looks good, but I think it'll... You know what, let's just throw a save down here. Just so we have an official save drop down. Lovely. It does auto-save as well, but... We can't rely on that. Yes, music! Hopefully those levels aren't too bad. Looks like it might be a little high. Let me just skirt that down a little. And actually, I think... Let's just pull music down in general a little. I mean, I love the music, don't get me wrong. But I think it's going to interfere. I love that here it's telling us what they're equipped with, what they're doing. It's a small thing, but I love it. It adds a lot for me. I don't know what that was there. Maybe something was growing. Okay, so this is our little stockpile area. And it seems to be mostly sufficient for what we need right now. What we don't have is bedrooms. And I don't see a good way to make bedrooms right now. You know what? Let's cancel this. And put a door in here as well, please. Poor Buldred. Putting him to work. Okay, we can do thatched roofs, so let's do that. How would one rotate? R and F. Okay. So give me some of that action. And then... Nice. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, he's already working on the roof. Good lad, Buldred. We'll hide the roofs eventually, but right now, I'm kind of digging it. You'll see this roof can't be built yet because one of its key anchors. You have to anchor your roofs properly. There's a lot of nice attention to detail like that. This is great. So, Buldred he's now hauling because he does not chop this stuff down. So we need Maynard to do that. Let's up Maynard's plant cutting and harvesting to 1, please. I think that'll work for us. So he's going to chop this stuff down, which will then allow Boulder to finish building it. And then we'll have everything done. We are now going to hide our roof so we can actually see what's going on. And what's going on is a giant mess. But we do have resources. And we can see our resources up here. So we have 34 cabbages, 10 meals, 10 healing kits, 25, I guess, bottles of ale, mugs of ale. I don't know. We have 50 cloth, 160 hay, limestone, iron nuggets, sticks, wood, chronicles, which is how you research. Hey, botany skill. Good work, Maynard. And mechanical components. I'm not sure what those do. As far as expanding, I believe that there's going to be missions and stuff that pop up for expanding. What you doing there, Boldred? Boldred is hungry. Does that mean he's eating? I think that means he's eating. Look at this vein here of, I guess, iron. Yeah. So now Boldred's going to finish building. And then, boy, do we need beds. Because right now they're going to sleep out on the floor. Oh, dear. We have some interesting stuff happening in my Twitch chat here. Curious. Hey, how are you? Oh, I just got an achievement. I didn't even know there were achievements in this game. Medieval is going well, I think. I mean, look, I even have a roof. Huzzah! Very early days. And I have left them woefully unprepared for nighttime, which is kind of entertaining. But, you know, I mean, it's just the way life is sometimes. I'm really kind of thinking about where I want to put bedrooms and stuff. I think we could do one. No, oh, boy. It's interesting. P is copy. It's going to take some getting used to, isn't it? So we can have one room there. Maybe one here. They're not getting very glamorous rooms, but then, you know, just like RimWorld, you don't always get very nice rooms. And then maybe we just pop one on the other side here. But, I mean, I love RimWorld so much. So I'm very excited to have, you know, I've oh, oops. Let's get that guy gone. I've already forgotten. L, that's right. Cancel. Cancel. That's the key to remembering how it works. Okay, so we have the bedrooms plotted at least. We have enough wood for all of this. And I know that because if I didn't, it would have gone red by now. Which is really interesting. Definitely a nice feature. So, Boldred has gone to sleep early because he is an early riser. These guys are still just running across the world, bringing everything back. And I think this is where we'll put a cut in here for our first video for YouTube. As is often the case, this first video in a series. If you enjoyed it, please like it. Subscribe to the channel. You know, tell other people about it. First videos kind of can make or break a series on YouTube. So any assistance would be greatly appreciated. Likewise, if you're here on Twitch, by all means, drop a follow as well. It's just nice and encouraging, really. Obviously, I'm a smaller channel, so you know, I like the. I get a lot of encouragement from people dropping in and saying hi. So yes, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.